All right, my name is Reid. I'm a member of the Noho Recovery community. I first came to Noho back in August of 2019, and man, before I went to Noho, my life was, if you could call it a life, it was kind of a sad excuse for one. I was kind of a broken, hopeless human being. I was painting houses for minimum wage with a buddy, getting high all the time, kind of not even living up to a quarter of my potential, let alone my full potential. And all of a sudden, I got a Snapchat from one of my buddies saying he goes to a treatment place in North Hollywood, and I was like, wow, dude, it can't be much worse than what I'm doing right now. So I put all my stuff in my car and I drove up to North Hollywood, and that's when I met Narc and Chris Collins for the first time. Man, that was the start of a whole new chapter of my life, and I can't even begin to tell how grateful I am to Chris and Narc and everybody for just giving me the opportunity to be here, because man, he would take us on hikes and we would do all sorts of crazy stuff. He would give us talks on spirituality and all these crazy concepts that I'd never really gotten into before. I'd never really heard about anything like that, and Chris was the first to kind of introduce me to this whole new way of thinking. And so eventually the program kind of picked up and got some more clients, and there were some more counselors there like Adam. I love Adam so much. He's a cool guy, and Professor Salazar is awesome, dude. He's helped me a lot. He's helped me come a long way. I've never really had like an actual therapist that I've talked to before that I really cared about or even really helped me. Like there was a therapist I had at my old high school that they made me go see because I was a troubled child or whatever you would say, and she really didn't help me at all. But Professor Salazar is actually, you can tell he really genuinely cares about his clients, and me in particular, he's helped me come a really long way. I've never really believed in therapy, I guess you would say. I always thought I could just take care of it myself eventually, but he's really given me a new way to look at things, and he's really helped me come a long way along with the rest of Noho's staff. So before I came to Noho, my self-image was probably as bad as any humans could get. I was incredibly negative, incredibly self-deprecating. Most of my thoughts revolved around negativity, mostly with myself, and man, since just even thinking about it now, it's just so crazy to just be in this mindset that I'm in right now, because I'm actually I genuinely feel good just talking to the camera right now. It's so crazy. I just didn't know what to do before. I didn't know how to live. I didn't know how to be happy, and they really showed me an entirely new way of being. I've always had myself, but something that you guys did, you guys instigated the change. It was, I might have always had it within me, but something that you guys did brought it to light in a way that it really clicked for me and it really stuck. Nowadays, it's like I'm in such a different mindset and I'm in such a positive place that I feel like I can actually go out and make a difference and be of use to someone. I can be helpful, maybe someone that is, especially someone that's been through similar things that I've been through. It's like, man, dude, I know exactly how you feel.
Hi, my name's Andy Richters. I'm Reid's father, and it's been a long ride, 6-7 years or so with Reid struggling, and we went to probably 6-7 other facilities and had no real success. And I was totally engaged as a parent, I thought, and trying to find the right solution, but had no success until we did run into Noho. And I'm not sure exactly how Reid found out about it, but the big difference maker really was, in my mind, it was Chris. Chris loved Reid, Reid loved Chris, and when you get that relationship where the two kind of mesh, there's a ton of trust and a lot of belief, and all of a sudden we had tons of progress. And every single day he calls me up, he's completely motivated, completely inspired, and he finally has a purpose. He's got a mission in life, and he's going to do great things. I'm super proud of him and real thankful to Noho for everything they did to kind of change his life around. And I believe that if you do come here, especially with some incentive and some motivation to get healthy, you've got to want it. Reid always told me that too, because I've also struggled trying to get some of my friends' kids sober, and Reid goes, hey, unless they want to do it, they're not going to do it. And so I'm just thankful that Reid's kind of made that full circle, and once again, he couldn't have done it without the help of Chris and Narc and the Noho group, and God has given him the gift too to not only want to train himself and make the best of himself that he possibly can be, but he definitely now sees a purpose of helping others, especially having struggled as an addict. He now wants to make sure that he's out there helping everyone, whether it be through music or through fitness or nutrition, and that entire combination just is a huge help for others.